while they're having this conversation, this half elf that I've healed, and it's like, you're going to be okay. I'm taking care of you. You're all right. He wakes up, and like, how are you? Are you okay?
Yeah,
how
you healed
feel?
him, did you? You like just
Yeah.
You just put your hands and you're like, okay, yeah, no, he's feeling super fresh. Here's the thing about him.
Yeah, tell me all about him.
Yeah. So, what was your heal result?
19.
Right. Okay, so that's well and above. That's like almost twice his hit points. So he's
so it
super
wouldn't have
happy.
been
He's
that
super
much
fresh
for him. He's good.
Yeah, you
Okay.
just totally Jesused him, right? All right, very good. So, yeah, so he wakes up. I'm just trying to gather my thoughts here. Yeah, so as he comes to, he's like, yeah. And he looks around and he's like, where's my things? I have to get back.
Where's your who?
My things.
Your things. Okay.
Yes. He's like, I have to get back. Also, I didn't actually tell you what the rest of the stuff was in that chest. We got the sidetrack.
Yeah. Oh, okay. One thing at a time.
Sorry, so let's... Yeah, he's like, he says that. He's like,
chest?
where's my things? And in fact, when he says that, he's scanning around really fast, and he notices...
like Tao digging through the chest and like
Yeah.
throwing things all over.
Yeah, and you pull out... You're
Can
pulling
I
out
this? No.
some studded leather armor and a long sword. And he's like, that. Bring it to me.
Finders keepers.
Bring it to
No.
me. He tells you that almost like he expects you to.
Whoa. Slow your roll there, I'm barely clinging to life boy. Who are you, and why should we give you armaments?
I am in a hurry.
You're a giant jackass. And I'm saying that in character.
Okay.
Yeah.
We can discuss that later, after you bring me my things.
Yeah.
No.
What kind of name is in a hurry? That doesn't sound like a water name or...
So he shrugs away. He's like he like sees you, the son, as an elf, and he looks at you and he's like very thankful. You can see in his eyes. He puts his hands on you. He's like, move. Okay, and he moves. He moves you to the side, and he goes through you. And I mean, you can resist if you want to. If you don't resist, he's going to push you to the side just a little bit. Not violently. He's just like move out of the way.
Okay. Let's down, dude.
And he'll move straight to, and he grabs his stuff.
Is he moving towards me?
Yes, he is.
Yeah.
As he's stepping towards me, as he gets close, I just stand up and hold my blade out, like level with his throat, and I say, "Don't take another step."
Yeah.
You would threaten me?
I pulled my bow and said, sorry, I healed you, but no, whoa.
Yeah.
Just stop, take a deep breath. What's going on?
He turns around. He's like, "Do you know who I am?"
No, we've already asked 3 times. Who the hell are you?
Right? He stops for a second. And he doesn't answer. He just looks confused for a second.
Yeah. You're going to be guy who's still going to be in a cage in about 3 seconds if you don't give us some information.
Oh, my goodness.
He says, I've been here too long. I don't even try to recall my name.
Yeah. Apparently he remembers that he's an ass. That's about it.
I know I have to. I remember. I don't remember why. Why do I have to do this?
His Lego lost.
Yeah, his Lego lost. Oh, very good. I only remember.
What do you remember?
The barge ride in. I have to get to the barge ride in. I don't remember why.
And how did you end up in here?
I don't remember that either.
I'm going to do, like, subtly, I'm going to do the secret Zentrum sign just to see if, like, any response or reaction or anything like that.
Okay, fair enough. So you do that, and he looks at you. And like you can see like a sort of a flash of familiarity come through his face.
He's evil, kill him.
And then he goes. He does it back to you really subtly. Like it's so subtle that you guys don't know. Only Tal sees this. I don't even care what kind of roll. You roll a goddamn 20, you do not see it. There, I've said my piece. Right, so only Tal knows.
Well, that explains why he's like a level 20 jerk ass.
Ah! So what do you remember? Your name, where you're from? Are you telling me your memory's gone? You just woke up now, but you knew that was your gear.
Yes, I remember. It's so patchy now. I have. And you can see it. You can do a deception check if you want to.
Hooray.
But
Insight?
or insight. Sorry,
Insight.
an insight
Yeah.
check, not deception. But to see if he's deceiving you. Right. Okay. So you get the idea that he's being quite honest. He's very
Legit
confused.
has no memory.
He has bits and pieces. He's trying his damnedest, it seems, because it's scaring him to some degree. He doesn't know what the hell. So.
Okay.
Yeah,
I don't
so-
think he's going to be a threat, so it's probably okay to let him gear up.
We'll give him his armor anyway, and then just like we'll give him the sword when he remembers what's going on.
Mm-hmm. Now, I'm going to use one of my powers that I rarely, use very often, but with our little telepathic bond, we're going to have a secret communication while he's getting dressed. I'm going to say, I'm not going to go into details, but I'm going to point out that, like, I know that this person is probably not a good person, but that's not the same as a threat. And if we do help him get back to the barge ride in, it may earn us some favor with important people. Give us a bargaining chip anyway.
Maybe he can help us.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'll let you
You're
worry
heading
about that.
away.
But so, okay. So here's the thing, Orna. I'm just back to Orna figuring out what to do there. So, I guess you're not a big fan of Yarsha.
A fan? I wouldn't fan the smoldering heap of her remains that would be there when I got through with her.
Yeah. Okay. So we I'm not sure we're on the same page about whole like Earth cult thing, but we are kind of trying to find Yarsha, and you probably like what's going to happen to her.
Yeah.
So, do you have any idea? I know she moved around. Yeah. Okay. You've been engaged. You probably don't know where she is. Anyway, we're gonna go and try and hunt down Yarsha. You in for that, or are you gonna have a problem fighting the guys who put you in cages?
A chance to strike Yarsha again? Sounds fantastic.
You might know some of guys guarding her, right? So you're okay with like you're not gonna turn around and stab us after we free you?
Stab you?
Don't worry about these things.
She looks over at the ogre again, and she looks around the room. No, I'm not going to stab you.
Oh,
All right. I just need a little bit more information so that we can, do this in the best possible way. And I asked her, like, has she ever participated in, like, any rituals with the cult? Has she ever sacrificed anyone for the cult or killed anyone on behalf of the cult?
like, it's like when you fill out the form, and it's like, are you a terrorist when you cross the border?
Yeah, except I'm trying to exert my psionic pressure to get her to speak truthfully on this.
And she had said that she was given an order she didn't want to follow, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we're pretty sure that was more like a sexy time order that she didn't want to follow. Impression I got.
Did our heads go to different places?
Well, it could be. I mean, yeah. What did happen though is
When somebody says we're going to perform a human sacrifice, and you're in the middle of a big evil cult, your response to that is not to slap them.
how dare you? How dare
You
you?
might disagree, but that's not really how it's going to go down. That's all I'm saying.
Ah.
I just got Borat in my head now. All right. Very good. So,
Eric of the evil mind.
when what was the initial question?
I want to know if she's ever killed anyone for the cult.
Right.
I couch it in like, human sacrifices or, assassinations or whatever. But yeah, I want to know if she's ever killed anyone, if she's ever murdered for the cult in a gist.
I have, if by murder you mean followed order to escort someone to their death, yes.
And you knew they were going to die?
Yeah. I mean...
Yeah, okay, I kill her. ally or not, she's a horribly evil person. Clearly,
Okay.
we're not gonna team up with someone who's clearly this evil. Come on.
All right.
I yeah.
I don't do it instantly. I actually mostly like Lasan because I see Lasan as sort of like a barometer of sort of goodness.
Mhm.
Like, you know, partially through a telepathic link or whatever, or give a glance. No. And what is Lasan sort of like? Sort of nod,
this is
nod.
hard. Do we just kill this person, or again, do we just lock her up till it's time to leave and then turn her loose? Are we going to be judge and jury? It's
We're out in the wilderness. We're a million miles away from the city. Yes, this person's not directly attacking us, but obviously, like in the setting that we're in, this is a person that would be hung or something like that.
You know, if you make me
there would be a
evil,
5-second trial, and she'd be hung.
if you make me evil, my potion will hurt you.
This is true. This is true.
Do it, but
Oh, that's hard.
Yeah, it's a very weird moral dilemma right now.
so I'm looking for a subtle nod or a shake of the head from Lasan,
Good God. Good God.
or even just a like shrug. I don't want to get involved.
Well, I don't think that's even an option at this point. But I would be more inclined to lock her up and then bring her to town and hand her over to authorities or something. But
Are you
Give, like, a
guys
little
judge,
head shake
jury,
of,
and
like,
execution?
I know what you're
I
thinking.
can't
Don't
just
do it.
kill somebody who's unarmed standing here in front of me. Seems.
But it would be so easy.
Yeah.
All right.
It does
There's,
sound
like,
easy.
moment of
It was
tension.
tempting, damn it.
And then Tao just goes back to sorting through some of the goodies in the box or something.
Because
Okay.
So Tao was
my
looking...
instinct, I'm just like, I guess I'm just like not as worried about people like in the short term. Like what we do, like eventually we'll find out more about her if we go around with her. But right now she's like a missile that we can point at Yarsha, and that's like.
And that is true. We can use her for that.
Mm-hmm.
Which sounds like, I hate to say this, like, we can probably solve her as a problem and make her useful.
It's pragmatic, but also we'll find out maybe more about her because again, people get
Yeah.
wrapped up in stupid cults. They have like God talking in her head or whatever. Maybe she's just crazy, But that would affect you.
She just needs some like mental health and counseling and.
Maybe.
Yeah,
We
okay.
don't know. We'll know better after we like fight Yarsha, which she may or may not survive.
If she survives, we can take her back to Waterdeep and let somebody else sort it out.
Have it be more of a judge, jury, executioner on the more legal terms. Understood.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, it feels, yeah. It seems simple and easy and it solves the problem, but I don't think so.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, being back in the role of being a widow. Yeah, Tal, you've killed enough people now
Yeah.
that you're
Yeah.
basically there. I mean, you're...
Well, yeah, like
Yeah.
when she was actually being the widow the first time back in Waterdeep and sort of being an assassin for hire and that sort of like increasing and increasing. Definitely by the end of it, she was not good. She was not been good in alignment, but she realized finally in the end what had happened. And one of the reasons for stopping being the widow, leaving Waterdeep, coming back to Red Larch and picking up her life as Tau was basically going back to that and sort of rejecting those things. And so she totally was like, no, I'm trying to be, I'm good, I'm this, it's all good. But now that we've been in this situation, she's had to reassert their power in those roles and being in these very morally ambiguous situations,
And very dangerous.
she doesn't know how to deal with it. A combination of pragmatism, of vigilantism, of vengeance, and then still trying to retain something, which is
And that's what we're
So
this is
bugged.
going to be a thing that Tau struggles with.
So what you're
That's
saying
what
is,
I'm
in the
I think
end,
you're
it doesn't
thinking.
even matter.
Oh,
Sure.
No, it matters a lot.
All right.
It matters a lot to
Very
Orna.
She's John Wicking it.
I haven't seen John Wick yet. I got to watch that shit.
Jesus. All right. You know what? We should just watch it together. Let's do that.
Yep.
So anyway,
All right.
so can we, if we're gonna take her around, then can we like give her back her armor then? Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Is
Does
it
she
bad?
march
We're
around
gonna
with
run
that
around.
We're
armor?
going to use her to fight for us then.
Yeah.
we're gonna have to.
You have a frenemy, right? For Yarsha specifically. You know that.
Yeah.
Yeah. She definitely wants a piece of Yarsha. And possibly a literal piece.
again, she seemed to be pretty honest about what's going on, as far as I can tell. I'm not like an expert on that, but I mean, she wasn't like she was trying to just fake that she was like a good person and like trick us and stuff like that. That certainly is not the way I would have gone about it.
Guile does not seem to be one of the things in her toolbox.
No, she seems pretty blunt and straightforward.
Yeah,
no,
she might be lawful evil.
Yeah, so it's quite possible. So yeah, I'm
driven by God.
Like we already give what's his name, who doesn't know, back his armor, not necessarily the weapon. did we find a weapon for Orna, or does she not have one?
That's a good question. Where is it?
Do they just punch people?
No, she. No, like there's nothing in here for that.
No, they just
I would imagine that she had a weapon though. Although if she
they
was
don't necessarily have to be there. Maybe she'll have to find one.
Yeah, she'll find one along the way. Actually, no. Oh, you know what she does do? This is what she does. She goes over to the body of what's his face, Heldorm. Yeah, and she picks up his staff. She wields it. And the interesting thing is while Heldorm is down there on the ground, the staff in his hand was like coated in stone, right? And now it's just a normal looking staff. Like you've got
so normal you didn't bother describing it when we were looting his body. He's like, no, it has nothing.
Yeah, sorry, I should have mentioned that. But it looks like a normal staff to you, right? And you can choose to take this now if you want it. But she goes over and she picks up the staff, and within seconds it starts to like get coated in stone again, all the way up to the top.
Is that normal?
This is the power the gods give us.
So it has nothing to do with the staff.
I don't know. It just seems to happen.
All right. I mean, I did loot all the things, so presumably we didn't find anything interesting. So they have like an innate like shillelagh ability or something.
Yeah.
It's kind of cool, actually.
Just picks it
How's
up.
one join this Earth cult?
Well.
No.
Anyway.
Have you been receiving whispers from the old god?
Yeah. One, but then we kicked his butt, and then but that's a long story. So Sir Douchebag, what's he doing? Is he done getting dressed?
Yeah,
Our half-elf friend.
Sir Douchebag. Yeah. So you allowing him to put on his stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's
I said
fine.
you definitely let him have his armor back anyway, because that's not like so threatening.
All right. So yeah, he takes that back, and you give him his sword. That's his sword. That's his sword. He's like, give me. It's got. And here's the thing about the sword. I should mention this. You're noticing the sword. You're like, whoa, that sword looks really nice. It's a really nice looking sword. So nice, in fact, it doesn't look like it's seen a lot of use. It just looks really nice.
So it's not like it doesn't look nice and then it's like actually magical and I should have grabbed it as part of the loot. It looks nice as in like this guy's some sort of like dandy or something.
Yeah, no, it's got some engraving or whatever on it. It's very nice looking, but it doesn't have any dicks. It doesn't have any dings or nicks. There we go.
Doesn't have any engravings with dick butt on it.
No dick butt.
While he doesn't remember, like consciously remember much, the first thing he said, the attitude of, don't you know who I am?
Mm-hmm.
Like, he doesn't, but that sort of attitude is there.
Yeah.
You know,
Can you
we could get rescue money here, guys.
Check the engraving, see if his name's on it. It's like...
Or a family crest.
Yeah.
Yes.
To Torvos Jerkhole from Mom for your birthday.
Yes. Right. No. Well, there are some engravings on it. To which, if you let Lasan take a look at it, Lasan can tell you, yeah, that is a crest of one of the houses of elves. Although he's a half elf, that you can tell.
He's a half elf, a bastard son of a big house.
Well, he's a bastard, all right. We can agree on that.
Well, you know what? It's hard to be a bastard, okay? It's hard life. Right.
So, I think we should. I think we should invite him to stay with us. That we'll keep him safe. We do have more to do, but we'll try to look after him, and we can escort him back to.
We're planning on going to the barge ride in.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
If he's willing to work with us here, we'll work to keep him safe, and then we'll bring him with us, since he seems to have forgotten the way.
Yeah.
We all got we all got to stick together. This place is still pretty dangerous. There's an evil earth priest running around that we got to take care of.
He stands
Right,
up
Orna?
straight, and he hears evil, and when he hears the word evil, he's just like, "Let them come!" And he holds out his sword, and he does this number here or whatever, and you can tell really fast. It's like, yeah, no, yeah, no. He waves it around, and in fact, he's more flat blading the air than slicing through it. So,
Maybe he's a bard.
or not.
Oh.
Damn it,
Okay.
he's gonna be a liability.
Okay,
That's what he's
mental
gonna be.
toughness. He might be a bard. Should we just kill him?
If
Everyone
he
just nods.
with an
It's like there was some
accordion-
debate for Orna. This guy is like his bard. No, we just
Just kill him. It's fine. Yeah. All right.
Okay. So I guess we'll take that. We do have to take care of the dwarf who is not seeming very responsive, it sounds like.
Yeah, what's happened with
She's
her?
aware enough to like
Yeah.
tell us that Orna was a shark.
PTSD dwarf.
Yeah.
PTS dwarf.
Yeah.
Right. Wait, no. Sorry. That was no.
We should ask her what her name is.
Yeah, no.
She's
That
like-
there's a human. There's a human male that's not paying attention. He's not a dwarf though.
Right, okay, but we also have we never got the name from the female dwarf.
Oh, right. Okay, so if you ask her, her name is Wugreda.
With a W?
Yes. Wulgreda.
That's the dwarf?
Yep. That's her name. And yeah, no, if you want to ask her any questions, she's completely aware.
Yeah, how long have you been down here?
Oh, I've been here for... And she knows the exact number of days. She knows everything. She's a dwarf.
Okay.
She's been underground, but yeah, she tells you... There's no mention there, so I'm just going to make it up. She's been here for 6 days and 4 hours, 29 minutes, and now about 5 or 6 seconds.
Okay, Data, slow down.
Yeah.
She knows all of it. She's in her head. She's good with that.
Okay, that's not super long. Weird. What were you doing when they captured you?
Oh, well, I'm a prospector. I decided that against the actual advice of others in the town of Red Larch, that it would, be inadvisable to come out into the Somber Hills to do some prospecting, but then nothing ventured, nothing gained. Nobody else tends to come out here, and I figured because of that, I would find a lot more than I
like her.
ventured out to do.
Nobody else goes there, so I will. Awesome.
Yep.
Yeah. You okay to come along with us? We got to stick together because bad stuff out there.
I am not much of a fighter.
Okay.
Well,
then
I think
we
plan
stick together
A-
for the back.
Yeah. I think plan A might be we have to go up top to get, and out to get a full night's rest, hunt for herbs, and then come back. And push comes to shove, the non-combatants, we could set up camp for them outside and leave them there while we go back in and take out the trash.
Who outside the monastery?
There was a possible exit to the east. Someone identified that on this level there.
Oh,
to the
that's
east,
right.
there's that
Yeah,
tunnel
yeah.
that's supposed to
Yeah.
possibly be an exit.
Right
Oh,
over
let's
here.
totally do that.
That area there.
Speaking of all these things, only 5. Okay.
Oh, you're looking for weird
I-
mushrooms and
I
lichens
just
and stuff?
noticed some lichen on the wall that is quite helpful in potions, and
Sure.
Yeah.
And you just got some more pieces for your...
that's our stuff.
Yeah, very good.
Here's my
If
thing.
everybody's concerned, or doesn't know, confused, I should say, she's looking for herbs. It's an ability that she had. We have an agreed upon ability there. She looks for herbs, and once she collects a number of them, which is a higher number, but she can then take those different ingredients and make potions of healing. So after a number of days and after a number of obviously,
Takes a while.
Yeah, it takes a while, but
Couple weeks, but
it's
yeah.
about 30 gold worth of of work basically.
Yep.
She's working to make a potion.
Okay, so we could try. We have to go through some unexplored areas, but we could try and fight our way out to the exit there.
Yeah.
I mean, that brings up the question of if we're actually going out, then we might have to just go grab Alexei. because we left him
Right.
still stone.
Yes. And I think we should.
You're gonna go
Yeah,
grab
okay.
Alexei and then.
Carry him out.
Eric's like simultaneously like this is like the primary objective, but he's still a little bit like hesitant when it like came up to the end. You noticed he's like, oh
Yeah.
don't wanna,
Alexei's
like,
going to notice he's changed, is what's going to happen.
yeah, well, among other things.
Yeah.
We'll see what happens. But yeah, okay. Hopefully it's still clear back to there, but I guess we got to go back that way and find out. And hope all this stuff doesn't come out. From there, I don't know which way we're going to run into more stuff, because we can go through, like, from here, we could go directly to the chasm room and down through that big room that the chasm is in to get to the exit. Or when we go up and get Alexei from the statue room, we could go through areas that we have theoretically cleared, but we still have to pass by that weird room that appears to be full of statues according to our map.
We've been in that room, though.
Which room? Sorry.
The
ones with
room
the
full of
X's
statues.
Yeah.
There's a room. Okay, if you zoom out so you can see it, there's a room that I'm like pinging here.
Yeah, no, you guys haven't been in that room.
We haven't been in there.
There.
Yeah. So
No.
I'm saying we have to pass by there to get to the exit if we're going through the stuff that we've otherwise mostly cleared.
Yeah.
But I don't know. We got to go back and get Alexei though. If we're going out.
You're gonna try to pitch a camp or whatever outside.
Yeah, I was like putting it off because I was like, oh, we'll just find Yarsha and deal with that. But it's become this gigantic enterprise. If we're actually leaving, then we should definitely bring Alexei. It'd be ridiculous.
Right now, I have no spells left for healing, and I've only got 4 kits left.
Yeah.
So
I have 5
that's-
power points.
Yeah. Okay.
I think we need to, something.
All right.
Even if we go back to that first guy we killed, where your brother is, that little room behind with the bed, even if we just hole ourselves up and sleep
there.
for a while, it's something,
Yeah. Potentially.
So,
Yeah,
but we need to,
If we're planning to go out, though, we got to go get Alexei. So I guess we'll start
with
get
that.
everyone here, start trekking back that way. Let these guys have their equipment back, I guess, because
Do you want Gira in front or back?
uh-oh.
In front.
okay.
Because he's not very stealthy.
Yeah, well. We've got too many people at this point.
This is
Yeah,
true.
we're not gonna be stealthy.
I think everybody knows we're here. I mean, yeah.
So let me make sure I get this right. You guys are your current group plus Gira, plus Orna, plus the nameless guy that happens to be, I don't know,
Yeah.
loud at least, and the dwarf.
Loud. His name is Loud now.
His name is
I'm
now
I'm gonna
Loud.
call him Pretty Boy. Come on, Pretty Boy, let's go.
All right.
Is this purple route that I just drew, is that how we're going to walk?
That seems like a perfectly good route. Yeah.
Sounds good.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. Very good. So you guys start heading that way, and when you say go get Alexei, obviously Orna doesn't know anything what you're talking about. So that might come up in just a moment, though. So here we go.
Yeah, by the way, we killed the Medusa. We just say casually as we're walking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I
'cause-
want to keep close eye on her to get a reaction.
Yeah,
Okay.
she like her face goes completely and utterly blank, and then she starts laughing, just starts laughing like it's funny. It's very funny.
So we have her go next behind Gira, so we can watch her.
Okay, yep. So she's behind. She's invisible. I should probably give her a token, and so I will. Let me just go grab a regular token.
And I don't know, this Pretty Boy guy, just keep him in the back so we don't trip on him. He doesn't look all that
No,
useful.
and yeah,
Sure,
the
I want
PTSD
you.
character, will they follow us? Whoever they are?
1 second.
PTSD guy is the half elf though. He got better
Yeah.
when she pulled the crap out of him.
No. PTSD guy. The guy is kind of catatonic. He's
Oh,
he's
did
still
additional
completely
that.
catatonic.
Yeah, because there's 4 people, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, he doesn't move. And in fact, if you put
Right,
your hand
okay.
in front of his face and
Cross,
everything,
right.
he still does not even, his pupils don't dilate. He's everything but dead. He's still breathing, but everything else is kind of gone.
oh,
It's almost like he's been lobotomized.
oh. How do you think of these things?
Because,
Well,
I don't know, I'm a
just-
very devious person.
Just give him the benefit of the doubt. Assume everything really unpleasant was already in the module, and assume that the nice and interesting things he added.
Okay, let's go with that. I like this. I feel better, thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah. If it's sadistic and you don't want to hear it, it was in the module. It's the module's fault.
Yeah.
Okay.
We could
Yeah,
definitely
like
go with
this.
that.
It's good.
Yeah. Okay, so you guys are doing that. Okay, so they're moving. Okay, so it's going to be Gira. It's going to be Orna. Orna's basically the only person who's going to be able to really do any fighting. I will keep tabs on the other three. The catatonic person. What are we doing with them again? Sorry.
Yeah, there's a question. Do we bring that person with us, or are they just like a goner? Or...
I mean, yeah, if we like sort of pick them up and sort of like nudge them in a direction, will they walk in that direction?
I believe so.
Yeah, can we get them to basically follow us in some fashion?
Yeah.
Can we just get
If they
boys
can move
to
under their
take
own
them
power, then they're probably bringing us.
Yeah, if you lead them along, push them along, shove them along, yeah, they do sort of shuffle. They do move under their own weight.
Okay,
Okay.
hey, Greta, can you take care of this guy? Just you and him try and stay out of any trouble when we get into fights. I guess like big fireballs and stuff. You want to not be in them. You do that?
Yeah, that's the NPC's responsibility.
Yes, just
Yeah.
let the three of them that don't look, helpful, just stay behind.
Well,
you.
I'm just saying
Take care of each
specifically.
other.
Greta doesn't seem to be a fighting person, but she's otherwise fairly well and
Yeah.
sane
Yeah.
and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So if she could keep track of like useless guy here, that'd be fine. The loudmouth will probably just do whatever.
Yes, actually,
like-
you mentioned that too about her protecting him, and he's like, I will cut down anybody who comes near me. I will stay back here though, just so to protect.
So I'll call him Sir Pretty Boy. Okay,
Yeah,
that's good. That's good.
Good for protection. I am great with protection.
Yeah, he's the best with protection. I got
You
it.
take care of him. That's our guy. Awesome. Good.
All right, so we're gonna move you up as well.
Get him to all hold hands and walk in a row.
So here we go. Moving forward, moving to the north. You guys can control your own character if you wish. So far, so good. There's nothing happening. You get over to here. There's nothing
Currently
happening.
armed with this sort of the manacles with their like chains are wrapped around my fist to make like an improvised cestus, basically.
Yep. You get into this room here, and there's a whole bunch of dead bodies in and around the statue of Ogremok. And Orna looks over and goes, "What the hell?"
Yeah, that was like that when we got here.
That is certainly different. Are we really going to go see Marlos? Because, I thought you were joking.
So,
Well,
Marlos is dead.
Yeah,
I
to
thought
show
you were
his head,
joking.
but he turned to mud.
Yeah,
He took a short walk off a long cliff.
You do realize that this is not a joking matter. If you walk in there, he will kill you.
Yeah,
Well,
that's not a
That
problem.
would be hard because
Yeah, and then Eric just kicks open the door.
We'll just,
Like,
we'll just walk in.
Yeah. The rest of you kind of just walk in. Gira does as well. Walks in front and everything. She thinks you're completely batshit insane. And she stays at the door and honestly is walking backwards into the room. Just like...
I watch he's back. We're like, what?
She walks backwards into the room and she's like, "Sire, I have been led here by these folks."
yeah, she took us prisoners. It's not an issue. Anyhow.
Tap her on the shoulder. There's nobody here.
Yeah, no, she's still not. She's actually got her eyes shut now. She's just standing over here in the corner.
Yeah.
She
she's
doesn't
got her eyes
believe you
wide
guys
shut.
at all.
It's fine. So
Is there pie in the other room?
No, that's all gone. I should just remove the table. Although I like the
Is
table.
Christmas past?
It is. Yes, exactly that.
The pie's Christmas past. Okay.
Okay, so I go into the statue of Alexei. I'm gonna get out the scroll, and I guess I'm gonna try and do whatever the thing is, since apparently I know how to do that. Which again just like rubs it in my face. They're like, what the hell is? Anyway,
Yeah,
it's just-
you aren't normal anymore.
Yeah,
That's something. Eric, you could show her the pickaxe.
that would be a pain.
Okay, so just kind of keep her over there in the corner with her eyes shut.
I'm assuming that that if I pull it out of like whatever it is, it would still take. I think it would probably take me the hour to like put it back, kind of thing, because it's an artifact and you're gonna mess around with it. I don't know.
Just whack the statue of the scroll and say,
it has
paper
that
beats
thing.
rock.
It has that thing that involved. There's like a ritual or something that you use it for. I'm assuming that I have to pull it out and use the actual thing if we're ever doing that for some reason.
Yeah.
That just makes sense to me.
Sure.
And then it's less likely to cause rules anomaly if there's something there that's trying to like steal it away or whatever. Whatever happens, it makes more sense to have the actual pick for that. But normally, I'm not going to be pulling it out because I think it would take me an hour to put it back.
Okay, very good. Question though, is there any reason that you wouldn't have the NPCs follow you? The rest of the NPCs, the non-fighters, follow you into this room?
No, I think they should be with us.
Okay.
Yeah.
So they come into the room and everything, and honestly, they don't. Well, specifically, Greta doesn't know anything about any stone. She doesn't know the story about Marlowe. She just doesn't know.
Yeah.
She was kidnapped and brought in here. But she kind of walks in here, and as she walks in, she catches sight over here.
The statue that maybe is.
Yep. And
oh, it's gonna be awkward! Yay!
yeah, it's gonna be really awkward because she rushes across. She's like, "Is that no?" And she runs across the room. And she stands right in front of it, and she sees the face or whatever, and she's like, "This looks like my friend, my partner. Who how would they make this? Why would they make this?"
Oh.
No idea.
It's so goddamn awkward.
Oh.
As we like use the one scroll we've got to free Eric, or not
Yeah.
Eric, Alexi.
Yeah.
Bastard. Anyway.
Oh.
Hey, he's not going anywhere. You can get
It's
yourself another
true.
one of these, maybe in Waterdeep, and come back.
Yeah.
So they didn't make it. Watch and see what happens.
But
and
honestly, at this point, like maybe we can like convince her that, hey, you know this Earth cult that you're in?
Mm-hmm.
They're not cool people.
That's for
Maybe you should rethink your ways.
for Orna, but Orna's not the one whose friend is there. That's the dwarf.
all right. Or
Oh, it's the dwarf.
This is Greta.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah, no,
the
Greta
dwarf.
comes running
One
across.
is
That's the dwarf,
sliding
yeah.
up here.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. No.
Then yeah.
No, Orna knew this stuff was going on. That's why Orna walked into the room backwards with her eyes closed.
Yeah.
So, I'm gonna have to deal with the psychological pain later because I've got to like read the scroll and fix Alexei.
Now the real question is, can you read?
Well, I managed with the other scroll. No, I'm literate. I was helping run a shop.
You can at least do numbers.
He's not a barbarian.
Yeah.
No, that's good. Totally literate. All right,
Okay,
so
so-
you're gonna just like ignore Greta and her concern over there in the corner, and you're gonna.
No. I told her. I said this isn't a statue, and well, just watch for a minute, and you're gonna see what happens.
And then you're gonna be pissed off, and anyway, I just have to go ahead with
It's
it. And, like,
shocking and
You
it's
do.
sad.
fix
There
my
are
brother.
solutions.
I don't have a choice.
Yeah.
So yeah.
All right, so
I read the scroll, whatever it is. I guess like the runes on it disappear or whatever.
okay.
Goes off.
Very good, yes, and everything seems to be fine. It's interesting though, as you're reading this scroll, you're sort of your
Yeah.
voice changes to everybody else in the party. It's like not even your voice, and in fact, it isn't your voice, but it is in fact your patron, sort of like speaking through you to read the scroll, because you technically can't. I mean, it's just one of those things. You're looking at it, you're like, blah blah blah, and then the
It just speaking in tongues pretty much.
The problem
So-
is your patron actually sounds like
I was gonna say,
Elmer
what does
Fudd.
my patron sound like? Does he sound cool? Is it like Jeremy Irons my patron? Or
yeah,
does
no, he
sound
doesn't.
Like
No, he's not like
Gilbert
Batman.
Gottfried?
I'm hunting
I'm
weapons.
No,
I was worried
he
he
doesn't
sound
sound like
like
he's got
Gilbert
laryngitis
Gottfried.
or anything.
So then, I turned the statue back. It's like Iago from Aladdin. Like,
No, actually, I would say he has more of a voice like here what's his name? Oh shit, what's his name? And his name is right, and I know the voice in my head. But what's the
Okay.
name? Slater. Oh, here's the voice of Slade in
Teen Titans.
yes,
I can't remember his voice.
yeah, his voice. Anyway, it's like
The
that.
voice of what?
The voice of Slade in
the
Teen
bad
Titans.
guy from the Teen Titans animated series.
Oh.
Yeah.
Slade.
Yeah, we're gonna say that.
Okay, I don't remember his voice. It's hilarious. So.
Oh, that's
Anyway,
unfortunate.
but yeah.
So you read that. You
Okay,
read
so
it out. Okay.
so it sounds somewhat sinister.
Yeah, it is somewhat sinister, but not bad.
False doom.
It's not like crazy supernatural like demon, but it sounds like not.
You.
It does sound like a fairly sinister person.
Okay.
But anyway, so you read it, and so in the statue, it starts the surface of it starts to liquefy again, and bubble, and boil, and pool, and do the same thing, the same action that you saw with Gira, it's happening again. And it just seems to just expand and expand and expand and get bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger, and just rolls out until it completely just slaws off. And then underneath, you find your brother. And he's weak. Like, he
I gotta
slumps
catch him as he
forward. He
stumbles.
just, like, sort of almost staggers and then falls basically onto you, and you basically have to catch him.
Yep.
So you get a mandatory hug from your brother.
He's like Han Solo when he comes out of the carbonite.
Yes, basically like that.
Yeah, pretty much. Let's see. Oh, let's see. You okay? Like,
I think so. Wait,
what's the last thing you remember?
Eric? How did you get here?
It's a long story. We need to get you out of here. Do you remember how you were turned to stone? You know that, right?
I don't remember. I remember.
Yeah.
I remember it. And you can see, like, the face. His face gets a little bit more of a frightened look or whatever. He's certainly not comfortable with even the thought or the image of what he had to see last time. The last thing he saw. But
I'm assuming the last thing he saw was the Mandusa.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He completely freaked. The thought of that freaks him out.
We got rid of that thing. It's gone now. What were you doing how did you get down with this, like, these Earth Cult guys? Like, what was going on? What were you doing with Mirabar delegation?
Hey, well, it was very well protected. I decided that I would try to go along with. I talked my way into it, as I do. I talk my way into a lot of things. I couldn't talk my way out of this one, though. I was just heading down towards to the barge right in. I wanted to get there, and I wanted to make some money.
But how? I'm trying to figure out how you got there from. What? Do you remember the night when you were taken from our shop? Do you remember they killed? It's like dead.
And all of a sudden, you see, like, sort of like a flash of realization come upon his face. He's like,
Yeah.
He's like, Dad?
They killed Bogdan. Yeah.
Dad died. It's almost like he, like, blocked it out. You know, it's just one of those things. He's been, like, moving around. He's like, and he looks at you, and he's like, jumps back for a second. He's like, how are you walking?
Aha! Wondering about that.
Yes, tell us. You
It
should
was rough.
explain to your brother.
Like, it just things just started kind of like trickle back in.
I'm not sure how obvious it would have been to him at that time. Now, if he found out sense or something, I don't know. I don't know if he's been going around doing things sense that he would have heard, but sort of like at the time,
this comes as a total shock to him. I mean, he doesn't if he did hear of anything, obviously he would have shrugged it off. It's like, obviously it's not you.
Yeah, no. Look, Clara and I survived fights. They took you. Dad died, but we don't know what happened. We don't know what it was about. Do you know why they came for you, and would they take you?
I don't. I remember environment much like this, only much damper. I remember water. I remember lots of water.
Yeah.
I remembered almost drowning, but because I thought I was about to die in drowning, I took my final, what I thought, breath, and I was breathing the water.
What?
What?
And then they locked me up there, and I waited. It's like it's all coming back to him now. He's just like slowly, just like trickling in. And
So the water cult have some sort of weird underwater cells that also cast water breathing on you?
Yeah,
That's weird.
He's just
Maybe
thinking, trying to come through it.
my character would know nothing about.
Yeah, this is sort of unbeknownst to a lot of you guys. I mean, you do know about the water cult. You do know about all these things because you've been.
There is
kind of, like, figuring out.
obviously.
Yeah.
But you don't know about.
That's about it.
You can sort of like have some ideas of what happened. But yeah, no, these things just sort of like slowly trickle back into his mind, and he's thinking, I know who killed Dad.
Who was it?
Oh.
What was it?
I can't say his name. You can see it. It's like he goes to say it. He says, "I think I can say his name." That's what it was. I think I can say his name, and he goes to try to say it, and it makes absolutely no sense. It just comes out as weirdness. It's just really, really strange. And he's like, "No, that's not it. It's." And he goes to say it again, and it's really, really strange again. It just doesn't seem to make any sense. Like he says, "I don't know why I can't say it. I can't."
Some kind of
But I know what he looks like. He's tall and he's got multiple arms.
Oh, that's great. Yeah.
Yeah. And lots of teeth.
I was gonna say, is this some sort of like Elder God Cthulhu-esque kind of stuff?
Yeah.
Unpronounceable by human mouths?
Yeah, or if he's cursed not to be able to say it.
Yeah, or that.
Yeah, it could be a lot of things you don't know yet.
Yeah. He who shall not be named.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's okay. Yeah, we can totally Voldemort this for now then.
Or cannot be named.
Yeah.
Cannot be named.
Just look at Clara's been taking care of the shop. Okay, it's okay. She's got her partner Samantha. She moved in. They've been handling things. It's okay. But I've been looking for you, and it took a long time. It was kind of rough, but we got you now. We got to get out of here and figure out what's been happening and what you've been doing all this time. Why they wanted you.
I don't remember. I remember. I remember the delegation. I remember going with them. I remember the protection that was supposed to be there.
But what happened to the rest of the delegation? Do we know? Did we find all the dead ones?
We think they were all killed.
Yeah,
Okay.
you kind of figured.
So they killed everyone and then took Alexa. What about, like, was anyone else taken from that? Or was it just you? And why?
Yeah.
And how does it relate to he who cannot be pronounced?
I don't know.
It's weird.
I remember.
How this family's got a lot of weird stuff going on.
Yeah.
I'm getting that now.
And meanwhile, here's the thing. Here's the fun part. Eric, here you go. You ready? You ready? You ready?
Yeah.
Make for me the weapon.
I didn't hear that.
Yeah. That's in my head, right? Or
Yep.
That's not like,
Yeah, you
okay.
guys don't hear that.
So we literally didn't hear
Nope.
that.
yeah. Yeah.
Your patron.
I didn't hear it.
Make for me the weapon.
Damn.
You hear it again.
I just kind of mumble like, yeah, I'm on it. It's like,
Oh, I know you are.
okay, so we got to figure out, like, I'm sure I'll be talking to Alexei for a while and trying to figure out what more we can get from him. But we're going to figure out if we're resting or...
Yeah, we're super low on time IRL.
Yeah. Oh, yes. Okay. Damn it! It goes by so
Ideally-
fast.
Ideally, if we could make it out to our resting spot,
Mhm.
so that in between weeks it makes sense for us to come back with proper hit points, and I
like
will
that. Yeah.
tweak myself to the new version of the Mystic.
Mhm.
That
Yeah.
would be helpful. I don't know if that's viable or not.
I think whichever way we go, there's going to be some kind of fight, though, right? Because if you look down the map, we'd have to... If we go back the way we've been mostly, near the bridge, and then we went back down through that area...
Yeah, I drew a
That's
new
not-
path.
Yeah, okay.
Where's the path?
Okay, yeah, so there's that
Oh,
way, too.
okay.
Which is...
Oh, that
Yeah,
way.
that's probably passing through the least new stuff. The bottom
Yeah.
end of...
Yep.
If we go back the way we came, and then... So...
I mean,
There's probably a fight down there, though.
after she hears the new voices, Orna does go like, she opens her eyes again and she kind of slowly turns around and peeks over to see what's going on, and she does see like one of the, what she knows, one of the statues, and is a sort of a, you were serious.
Also, the poor dwarf, like,
Yeah.
I know.
sobbing
Yeah,
by
that's
the other
the- that's the
statue. How does
actual-
she react to, like, the fact that we just unstoned someone?
it's gonna be terrible because she's gonna assume that we can do it again.
Yeah. No, there's going to be that. And in fact, there's that look of hope actually.
Well, and we can tell her we don't have the ability to do this now, but you can see there are options. You don't want to give up hope at this point.
She looks
dwarf?
at everybody else in and around this room, like the other stone people. She says, and they're all the same?
Yeah.
Who would do this?
Oh, we killed that person.
Yeah.
Rightly so.
They won't do it anymore.
So we can save him?
Not right now.
Yeah, we're out of scrolls, but yes, it's possible. There is hope.
There is hope.
All right. And that's all she can do for now. In fact, with just that idea, she does turn back to them and kind of slump on top of it just a bit and just start hugging it, very silently.
Yeah. Brush off a little bit of the dust on the shoulders and things.
Yeah.
Make sure he's looking good.
Yeah.
Oh, this is very sad.
Yeah. That's how that goes.
Yeah.
So I like Ken's suggestion that we got fully healed because of the cutscene. The game also auto-saved because we hit a checkpoint.
Oh yeah, the walking through and the thing and the whole story elements. Sure. No, not yet. Sorry.
All right.
Very good. So that's how that goes, and that's where we're gonna close. I suppose we're gonna say that is the end of today's session. We're going to, hopefully, you guys are looking forward to some more revealing things coming in the next next episode.
Dun, dun, dun.
Yeah. So everybody here live watching this on Twitch, I thank you for being here. I hope you had fun, and everybody watching this on YouTube, again thank you. I hope you're enjoying the whole trip, as it were. Enjoying
also,
D&D.
super thanks for the giant $200 donation.
That's what I was waiting to say.
Do I have
That was
have a quick
really
moment.
special. Thank you.
I'm going to, if there's any attached comment, I would like to read it.
Right, and also before anyone leaves, Kiss for Luck, are you streaming after this?
I am. About 15-20 minutes. I'll be set up and playing again.
Awesome.
Stick around, people.
So there's going to be more entertainment.
Playing is a relative word.
You're going to experience CK2.
I am going to experience Crusader Kings 2 with all the DLCs. I have all of them now. Everything. I haven't seen it. I've had it on long enough to get it set up this morning. And I played 2 years ago? We played a couple of times, not since.
Yeah, it's okay. It's fine. It's just that everything has changed.
That's what I figured. So what little I can remember is probably not even in the same spot anymore, but it should be fun at any rate. It's like all the quotes that haunt me in my community are all from that game. So should be good.
Very good. All right, I did get the comment up, and there is a comment from Vegin85. It says, "Hello and greetings from Norway. My first time donating ever on Twitch. So I'm unsure if this gets through. If it does, have a nice day. And by the way, I hope your caster can get better rolling." Well, it seems like it was a good idea that he didn't get to go first, because if he had,
that was rough.
Yeah, it was pretty rough. So that was fun, though. Thank you very, very much for that huge display of generosity. Very much appreciated. Also to all my Patreons, so very much. I appreciate your support every damn day. And yes, so look forward for more entertainment coming in from Kiss for Luck. We're going to leave now. We're out of here. I have to take off, and yeah. Till next time, Quill, where can people find you, if I can get that out?
People can find me over at youtube.com/Quill18 and twitch.tv/Quill18, and they can follow my ramblings over at twitter.com/Quill18.
Perfect. And Demonac, where can people find you?
You can find all my social media and everything at www.demonac.com, and of course, tales from my D&D campaign at youtube.com/Demonac.
Which is excellent, by the way. Excellent entertainment. If you want more D&D, that's where you go.
Oh God, yeah, so
specifically.
Good.
And a Kiss for Luck.
I'm a Kiss for Luck everywhere. Social media, YouTube, here, all the places.
Yep.
Easy to find.
And I will be hosting you from here in just a few moments.
Thank you.
But definitely go and check out her channel. Follow, subscribe. You can do that there. And I will see everybody again later. Have a good day. Have a good evening, wherever you're on the world. It's Briarstone and company saying goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.
Okay, bye. I don't have a hat to go with it. Bye.
There are tons of Let's Plays on all my friends' awesome YouTube channels, and if you want even more concentrated D&D goodness, check out Tales from My D&D Campaign.